Hey, what's up guys, this is Tarek here. So Wahoo is pulling the plug on their RGT cycling app, and just for context, Wahoo acquired RGT last year and then bundled it with their Sufferfest acquisition, now known as Wahoo System, to create what's known as Wahoo X. And now RGT is out effective October 31st, 2023, but Wahoo System is not going anywhere. Those cool Sufferfest structured workout videos are staying put, at least according to Wahoo. And Wahoo themselves had this to say in their press release: "This shift in focus means our talented team's effort, attention, and innovation will now be dedicated exclusively to our structured training content." So what's going to happen to your Wahoo X subscription? If you are on a monthly Wahoo X plan, you will get a 3-month Zwift code that you can redeem at Zwift. Annual folks will get a 12-month subscription code to redeem at Zwift. So that's everything you need to know as far as what's happening to your RGT subscription, and I think it's a pretty good deal. And at this point, we all know a lot of this came out of the settlement both companies reached, and I personally think it's a good move by Wahoo since RGT has been stale and really going nowhere. And as I said many times before, competing with Zwift is an uphill battle. But the good news, there are plenty of other options if you're looking for an alternative to Zwift and or RGT. But there are a few key factors to consider, like virtual environment or quality of virtual routes, the variety of workouts and training plans, and the community features such as events, races, riding with friends. You'll also want to consider the compatibility with your current equipment and devices, and finally, price. So I'm going to go over a few other options, and if you stick around long enough, the last few options I'm going to give you are completely free and actually pretty good. All right, let's start off with BeCool. BeCool is a virtual cycling platform that allows cyclists to ride on virtual routes, participate in group rides and races, and engage in structured training workouts. BeCool costs $11 per month. They also offer an annual subscription for $110 per year. You can also get a family membership for $129 per year. And with the subscription, you get access to BeCool Fitness, which is a spinning Peloton style instructor-led type classes, where BeCool Cycling is the virtual cycling version with a range of features and capabilities that makes it a good alternative to RGT or Zwift. They offer plenty of routes that you can ride in map view, video view, or my personal favorite is a 3D view. And in terms of community features, BeCool allows users to join live group rides and races with other users from around the world. BeCool constantly runs live events that you can join, and some can have a decent amount of users, but most likely you'll be riding with only a handful of other riders. BeCool Cycling also offers the ability to create your own routes, similar to Magic Road. BeCool is available for macOS, Windows, iOS, and Android, and is compatible with any smart trainer that supports the standard Bluetooth FTMS protocols. They also offer supports for standard classic trainers with a speed sensor. The next app I want to talk about is Rouvy. Rouvy is $15 per month or $144 for a full year. A 6-month option is also available for $84. They used to offer a family sharing plan for no extra cost, but they no longer have that option. Rouvy offers a range of features, including the ability to ride or race on virtual routes that features real-world video footage and augmented reality. The platform also offers structured workouts, training plans, virtual races, and group rides with other users around the world. Rouvy has a big library of structured workouts that you can pick from. You can also create your own workout using their workout builder or sync your workouts of the day from a platform like Training Peaks. The platform hosts various events, races, and group rides to keep things interesting and fun. The number of riders joining a ride or a race can vary from a handful of riders to a few hundreds, but generally expect between 10 to 50 riders. You can also create your own group rides or events and invite bots or other friends to join you. Also, you can use Rouvy to run if you have a treadmill and a treadmill speed sensor or a foot pod. Rouvy is compatible with Windows, Mac, iPhone, or iPad. It is also available on Apple TV and Android. Rouvy supports smart bike trainers, Also, they support classic dump trainers with a speed sensor. Ruby used to offer a route creator tool, but they have taken it down and no longer offer the ability to create your own routes. Although Ruby may not provide the same level of virtual and social environment as Zwift, its high-quality video routes and augmented reality are impressive. The app is well-designed and accessible on multiple platforms, and it is the only other app that supports virtual running. Alright, the next two apps I'm going to talk about are free, and actually pretty good. And let's start with my Whoosh. I recently did a deep dive video on my Whoosh, so I would highly recommend you go and watch that one if you have not yet. My Whoosh offers many of the features as Zwift, from different virtual world, group events, racing, and workouts. My Whoosh has over 54 routes in 5 different worlds, totaling around 500 miles. My Whoosh recently locked an exclusive 3-year partnership with the UCI for the UCI Cycling Esport World Championship that covers events from 2024 all the way to 2026, which is certainly impressive for a new app like My Whoosh. My Whoosh has done plenty to ensure fair racing and catch power cheaters, from the ability to dual record power to enhance rules and regulations and power verifications to ensure fair play. My Whoosh is free to use. Yes, they are free for now, and would definitely give them a try. This app is available on Windows, PCs, iPad and iPhones, and Android. And the minimum requirement or the minimum specs to run these apps are pretty high, so if you have an older tablet or PC, you might be out of luck. But the good news is they are working on an Apple TV version. Not sure when that will be available, but I hope to see it soon because I know plenty of you asked for it. My Whoosh works with smart trainers. They have plans on supporting classic trainers with a speed sensor, but the feature is not currently turned on. But if your PC cannot run My Whoosh, I'm pretty sure it can run this next app I'm going to talk about. ND Velo is definitely one to watch. Even though it's still in beta, this app is turning heads for being seriously feature-rich and hyper-focused on group events, racing, and results verification. Also, similar to RGT, all game simulations are done on the server side rather than on individual devices. That's the same approach RGT used. The idea behind this is crunching all this information server side and then pushing it down to users is better, so what you see on your screen is what everyone else sees. They are even fine-tuning this technology to make it hyper accurate and working on patenting it. Now, if you are a graphics snob, you're gonna have to manage your expectations here. ND Velo visuals aesthetic is a bit old school, but that's by design, I think. They have been laser focused on nailing the technology, features, and ride physics, which is, by the way, is impressive with leaning into corners, braking, drafting, and you can even see wind speed and direction. And in terms of functionality, it checks all the boxes. Multiple routes, custom workouts, and erg mode functionality, group events, and yes, you can even create your own teams and events, but no route creator. As for setup, it was easy to download and install. Currently, it is only compatible with only PCs and Macs, and no support for classic trainers, meaning you need a power meter or a smart trainer to be able to use ND Velo. And I'm definitely going to dig deeper into ND Velo in a lot more details in a different video, so stay tuned for that video and make sure you subscribe. So I know Magic Road is going to be missed by a lot of you folks. I'm not really sure how many of you used it, and honestly I don't think it's the best way to spend time indoors, but it was definitely the most unique feature with RGT, and I'm curious to see if other apps step up and build something like that. Most new platforms focus on either tech or features, but find it hard to offer the whole package like community, tech, and gamification. You need serious cash and talent to compete on all those fronts. Plus, the bigger Zwift gets, the harder it is for newcomers to get a slice of that pie. So, in a nutshell, it's not just about having a good product, it's about having an ecosystem, and right now Zwift's got the most vibrant one. But the good news is, we've got options, and now it is your turn to go out there and give your favorite platform some love and support. And speaking of love and support, feel free to share this video with others in your life that are looking for a Zwift alternative or an RGT alternative. And do not forget to tap that like button. And if you're still watching but have not subscribed yet, you know what to do. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video.